Toby, sit. Good boy. Hi, Toby. That's my dog. That's my baby doggy. There you go. That's my baby doggy. Today is nothing but negative, but issue I've been running to is in there, which you probably can't see. Alright, there you go. The header is hitting the motor mount. Only runner number 1 is hitting. At first I thought it was a motor mount issue, which maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But they said that it was a header issue because they pretty much didn't weld it on point. There's this gap and all that room that couldn't been moved over, I guess. But I mean, I don't know. If you're gonna make a motor mount say that it works with these headers when it clearly doesn't. And on top of that, it's even close to hitting the actual mount right here too. If I were to move it, I already shaved down part of the motor mount, like right here, and now it's hitting the bolt. It's not clearing. It's gonna be frustrated, that's for sure. And for those of you guys saying, why don't I just get a adjustable cross member in the transmission? Well, guess what? That's another issue too. It's pushing it too back. I can't even find a good adjustable cross member that'll even fit, because I did buy one, and guess what? It's still not enough. So we're gonna just try to notch a little bit more of the cross member, and you know, maybe down the road I'll reinforce it once I get the right position on it. So just for now, I'm just gonna notch it a little bit more, which I already have, and it's still stressing it out. So yep, let's get it, move it up. Alright, so here's that adjustable cross member. And I mean, I got it on there because if you can tell, I slitted the that mounting point. But if you can tell, that bowl is not even sitting straight because the transmission is still pushed back. This one's a little better, but I do want to just notch them just a tiny bit, just so it sits where it needs to sit without it being stressed out. So I'm just gonna take this off, try to notch it, and here's another view of where it hits. I mean, I don't know if you guys can even see that it notched the mount already for it, but it's hitting. So I would want it to sit a little bit more back if I could. I was even thinking about you know, just giving it a little dent in the header, but then it kind of defeats the purpose of having some long tubes. So I don't know yet. Maybe later down the line I'll cut them and get them rewelded, but you can see where they could have moved them a little bit more to the left out of the way. So alright, well, let's just get this going. Here it is. Alright, so this is what I've done so far. I notched it a little bit more back, but I mean it's getting really close to the back and it's getting really thin, so I don't even know if this is gonna work. Like I said, I might just reinforce it once I get the position good, but even this still doesn't work the greatest yet. So I'm gonna try to just kind of shape it out a little better, maybe get deeper on this side, but I don't know if I could really do much more. Alright, well, I notched it a little bit more. I mean, almost looks the same, but I mean, let's clean it up too, see if it makes a difference. It looks like it's sitting better. A lot more flush now. But it's still not perfect. It's a lot better, that's for sure, but it needs a little bit more massaging. But I did get a chisel, and I was just trying to clearance the header a little bit, or trying to see if I could move it a little bit next to the third cylinder runner. But I mean, like I said, I think maybe the header clearance did help a lot. I know that's probably what the problem is, that or the motor mount that they're hitting. So what I'm gonna end up doing is clearancing the headers a little bit more, and maybe when I got it running down the line, I'll probably cut that number 1 runner, and then I'll probably have it rewelded so I can have a lot more clearance, so it won't just be hitting. And you know, I don't know if you probably lose power if you end up denting them. You know, it's less volume inside the runner. So I'm sorry guys about the camera, I'm still trying to figure this camera out. But yeah, I mean, the motor sits a little bit more forward now. Like I said, it sits a little bit more cleaner, and it looks good. I think this is, I forgot what it's called, if it's called the excessive Crossmember or something like that, but it's an adjustable. It's technically made for JZ's with the ZF transmission, but I mean, I thought it would work since it was adjustable, but it kind of did, but I still had to slit it a little bit more. So, but enough for that. Next, I'm just gonna finishing the fuel filter. I already got these two. I got the return and the feed on. All I gotta do is put this this goes to the fuel rail, and I just need to hook it on to the side of the fuel filter. I'm gonna put this on one end, and then since I'm not doing AN fittings yet, I'm just gonna do this hose clamp. So it should just pop in. There we go. So now my issue is another issue, one issue after another issue. I'll probably just end up zip tying it, so definitely won't touch that header. And this is the other side that goes to the fuel rail. That should be good on there now. All I'm gonna do is put a zip tie on the or find some sort of mounting for the bottom side so it won't touch the header, and that's pretty much it.